Pakistan has a rich and historical culture of falconry. Birds of prey migrate every year around autumn, cross the Himalayan ranges, and enter Pakistan through the beautiful valley of Chitral. It is one of the famous family heritages learned through and passed on from one generation to the next. In Pakistan, a sizable community is practicing this centuries-old tradition today. The most favorable season which makes the Pakistan falconry sustainable usually is around October to February. The passage goshawk is the most famous bird of prey, and it has always been preferred for hunting in the region. Merlins and shikras serve as the first ideal hawks among young trainees to learn the art of falconry. The Pakistani falconers are well experienced in making a natural bond with wild goshawks. Falconers devote their entire lifetimes to this art. A small underground chamber is prepared with a sky hole covered with leaves and branches. This is called ukrage. A partridge, known locally as chakor, is left on the roof. Its legs are tied with a rope, and the other end of the rope is in trapper's hands, who is hiding in the chamber. He keeps waiting until a goshawk makes an appearance and attacks the chakor. The trapper, sitting in the ukrage, pulls the rope as the goshawk still binds to the partridge with its sharp claws. Slowly the chakor, along with the goshawk, fall into the chamber through the hole, and the trapper quickly grabs it from its legs. There are two specific ways to start with new goshawk. Starting with caught taming or leather hood taming. Before the taming session, the new bird is equipped with bells, fixed jesses, and a leash. Goshawk wings are covered with gaddi made of cloth. This gaddi is prepared in a particular pattern which requires an expert hand for cutting and design. When the goshawk is equipped with decorative accessories, it is taken to the man's world. The falconer has placed the hawk on a traditional bed in a busy market street at dawn. This will make the goshawk familiar with the noise, sounds, and surroundings. This bed will be moved around to different crowded places in the vicinity, which makes the goshawk familiar with the atmosphere and reduces its fear. A specially made hood made of leather is placed over the head of the hawk. This hood has no eye holes for the hawk to see around. Perched on falconer's fist, the bird starts learning balance and hand touch of the falconer. This is called palm nest. This is done purposely. The hawk will remain blindfolded for 2 days. Next step is to keep the goshawk awake for 2 weeks. The falconer also remains awake with the hawk throughout the nights. The goshawk is fed with pigeon meat every morning and evening. A dog is always kept around during the taming session, which establishes and strengthens a bond in between the hunting partners. On the 3rd day, 2 tiny holes are made in the hood for the hawk to peep out. The goshawk will get more familiar with atmosphere around visually as well. This is a slow process and a game of patience. The goshawk often appears lazy and tired during this phase of taming. Meanwhile, the goshawk on bed with gaddi has become more confident and familiar with surroundings. A trust is gradually developing between goshawk and the falconer. After a week of socializing, the bird is getting more comfortable with the atmosphere. A live but captive prey is often offered to the hawk from time to time, which increases its courage, confidence, and trust with the falconer. In 2nd week of socializing, the hawk is still kept awake. During daytime, it is kept moving all around on roads, on shops. Falconers have a strong relation with each other. They gather to help and support each other in taming and socializing of new hawks. They exchange their views about taming. Days and nights are spent in helping and advising each other. Especially the night sessions are very interesting and joyful. Chit-chat, tea and green tea is enjoyed. Washed, deep-blooded meat is an appropriate food for the hawk to keep it under flying weight. Now the eye holes are widened a bit more, giving the hawk a full front view, but the hood is still there to stop his back view at 360 degrees. Soon, the leather hood is also removed in a very busy and crowded place. Hawk seems calm and appear to have accepted the surroundings. The falconer observes the hawk's attitude, flying back to his feast to assure his bond with hawk. In the 3rd week, the goshawks are taken in the hunting fields. The hawk is ready to chase the game birds. Falconers know the hunting grounds. Dog flushes the partridge and falconer throws the hawk for a chase. Goshawk flies after prey. falconer makes a call and Goshawk responds him, and the bell sound guides the falconer to the location, catches him in bushes. The falconer never goes to Goshawk abruptly and from his backside. Rather, he makes a typical call on every step. Goshawk responds each time. Now the falconers and hawks don't stop. Hunting sessions are planned on different hunting grounds, staying and wandering in woods, and chasing large groups of prey along with dog and the hawk is fun, thrill, and a satisfaction. During this process of training and hunting, the goshawk needs special care and herbal treatment. Sometimes the bird gets tired and its muscles become weak, and the falconer will give him a massage with hot sand wrapped in a wet cloth. They molt their birds with great expertise. Temperature controlled mud rooms are built with proper traditional perch. Herbal medication is used for molting. After that falconry, birds are released back to the wild. Hawks fly back to their breeding grounds and are welcomed and awaited till next year. Some extraordinary birds are kept for molt and are handled with special care so as to make them fly in the next season.